Confidentiality and data privacy. Such an important topic. Our counselling sessions are built on the cornerstone of confidentiality, where a client feels that they can share data with us that will only be received by us, the information that they bring. When we're working online, that information changes into data, and we need to protect it in the same way as we would protect a client's confidentiality if they were in the room with us. But it's difficult to navigate because there are areas where their confidentiality may be compromised that we're not aware of. There may be little loopholes in the tools and where that data is shared. Consider these questions. Does the tool comply with UK GDPR? And this includes aspects such as data storage, processing, and access. Consider whether the tool has clear data retention policies and clear procedures for data breaches. So what do we mean by that? Well, if we're putting a client's data into an app or a tool, or that data is being collected maybe during a video call, we need to ask ourselves, where does that data go and where does it get stored? Under UK GDPR, storage within the United Kingdom of data is protected. However, as soon as we go outside of the EU, we go into different legislations where the client's data may be accessible under certain conditions. So our duty is to inform our client, if we are using such a tool, that their data may be looked at under certain conditions. But we are leading our clients into that, so it's one of the questions that we ask ourselves. Does the tool have robust security measures to protect client data? Now, we're talking here evaluating encryption protocols, access and controls, and security certifications. And we are therapists. This is not our training to understand security protocols. If we were talking face-to-face counselling within a room, the security protocols is we would be checking that nobody can hear the client through the door, that there's no window that somebody might walk past and see in and be able to recognize the client, that the client might not be seen going in or out of a building, maybe with a big sign that says counselling above it to protect privacy, I guess. So those are the protocols that we would look at within the room. We'd make sure that there wasn't an Alexa speaker that might be listening all the time, or that our phone doesn't have some form of voice-activated bot that is listening for our voices. So those are the things we do in the room. When we're working online, we got to make sure the people that we're entrusting the data with are trustworthy. So we would run some kind of a check on them. We would look at their privacy policy. We might see who they are, and it might explain how data is collected and stored and controlled within the privacy policy. I'm going to give you a live example right now. We're going to use Counselling Tutor. Here's counsellingtutor.com website. I'm going to go right down to the bottom. It's usually in the footers that you'll find a link to somebody's privacy policy. It's always a good place to look. Here's the privacy policy, and as you can see, it's a pretty considerable document here that I would need to read through and try to understand. And what's easier is if you take the link to the privacy policy and then use something like ChatGPT. You can use this on the free version of GPT. I'm going to just ask it, is this website UK GDPR compliant? So it gives us back, giving us a big green tick there. It gives references to the site and where we're meeting the legal obligations of UK GDPR. It says look at these areas to understand them, which is really good. If there is anything that needs highlighting, it'll point it out for you. I've looked through that and we're happy with what that is. We have got it covered. And then it's got a conclusion. The privacy policy demonstrates a strong commitment to UK GDPR compliance. So I know that this is a tool I can use with confidence, knowing that they are compliant to UK GDPR. I hope that that is useful for you.